What's the actual size? So Proton, this is 200 times magnified. So probably like the thickness of my fingernail. Super, super tiny. Yeah, it does look like he's kind of stopped. He stopped for a little meal, Claire. Actually, you know what this might be? I think he needs a little bit more water. We've rehydrated him. Now the question is, where is he? So yeah, there he is. Hi, Hugh. So give him a little bit extra water. So we actually were seeing some of the dehydration process. We gave him some fresh water, so he'll be coming back. Yeah, hi. What? Just all kinds of opinions. All kinds of opinions. Primarily it was drying out just because we do have a hot lamp. So that was causing there to be some dry out. So you guys saw that he was kind of shrinking back, but he's slowly but surely we're going to get bigger again. Not sure about all the wiggling that's happening. That might be a function of just the microscope temperature. Let me give the microscope a few minutes, just a minute or two to cool down. There we go. See, look at that. Of course, I turned off the scope. We already have a little bit... Noodle. Already have a bit more of that rehydration going. Actually, the one time I had Taco Bell Nerduino, Lita actually got it for me. It was the Queso Lupa that I had. It was from one of the Super Bowls. Oh, and there we go. It's already starting to move. See that foot? Oh, and we're starting to come back to life. Feetsies are starting to wiggle up. There you go. So it's regaining its mass. It was actually probably initiating some of the genetic components to start prepping for another dry. Would it be easier to identify at this point? So Phoenix, so the ovaries, if that's what this is, it would be located actually right underneath here, underneath this component, and so I'd actually need to flip it, and I can't flip it because it's so small that from capillary action it will come up on the forceps or like the little pincers that I have, and then we wouldn't actually be able to see the detail. But yeah, like this would be the ideal time to... Oh, for sure, Claire. For sure. I was just trying to actually like come up with an answer for you guys of what, because you know there are ones with ovaries. There's ones that are hermaphroditic with both ovaries and testes, and I'd really like to be able to ID what this one is. But just no luck on that front because we need to see the other side. Also, I'm having this weird wiggling off the microscope. It's kind of distorting the image a little bit. I think it's kind of the heat from it.
Look at its little feetsies!
Hey, Amish Ace! Chad, if you're not already following the breathtaking Amish Ace, what are you doing? The man is on the path to partner. He's almost partner. He does Legos. He does Star Wars. He does a little bit of everything in breathtaking. He also has a Mandalorian helmet that he puts on during hype trains, and he plays the electric guitar to Mandalorian theme song. Go give Amish Ace that follow. Amish, how are you doing tonight? We found a water bear, or a tardigrade, underneath the microscope. We actually rehydrated it, and then it dehydrated, and now it's rehydrating again, and we're seeing the process of it coming back to life. They can survive dehydration for years. This was just like a quick dehydration. Here's some of the here's what it was looking like when it was swimming around. Thought it looked pretty cool. Could have sworn we had more images. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So this is like the organism that can survive the vacuum of space, even. So we're having some fun looking at that. We were gonna play some games tonight, but we totally rabbit holed into finding it. Hi, Madden. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Looking at a tardigrade coming back to life. How are you doing tonight, Madden? I hope you're doing well. You're doing well. We were trying to sext it earlier. Nerdarino suggested that we ask, but it's not being very cooperative for that. They don't want to roll over. Because they're actually a pretty transparent organism. So you can see the head would be here, I believe. Again, with it being like in this dried state, it's a little bit hard to see. So I mean, Chase Madden, I do have Shady up. I am lurking on Shady. Oh, no. Shaker. I was in Shady earlier today. Yes, I was looking. Words. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, I enjoy Shady as well. Shady Joker chat on the path to partner as well. You should definitely be following Shady. Doing all right here. Deers are probably all plugged up from the water that you just dumped. Otherwise, we would listen for sure. That's probably it, Nerdarino. But it's at least its little feet are starting to wiggle. You can see the little feet here. Again, this is what it more looks like when it's stretched out. Could have sworn we had more images, but it looks like
Look at its little feetsies! Look at its little feetsies!
Just wasn't having it sometimes, the program, you know? Still pretty amazing, I think, that we're able to see something like this. At least in my mind. We'll probably be wrapping up in just a little bit, folks. It is 1:30 in the morning for me. Do have to get up to go to work tomorrow, so can't stay up too late. But I'll make sure to take you guys somewhere nice. Somewhere fun, somewhere lovely. First time I've seen live footage, was very active, it was awesome. Yeah, thank you, James. All the images that I've taken, I'll put onto the Discord if you guys are interested in taking a look. They are free to download. All I ask is you don't sell them. That's all. Because the sciences should be available for everyone for free, and that's what I'm trying to do here on the channel. So we don't put a paywall behind these pictures. I just want to see it come back a little bit more before we head out for the night. It's starting to wiggle. I just thought it might be kind of cool to see it move a little bit more. Weather cooperates, I might crack into the beehive and see if I can convince them to live in a proper hive. Nice, Nerdarino. That should be fun. On stream, of course, in case anything goes wrong, right? Then you're good to go. There we go. The wiggling is starting a little bit more. There we go. You can see the internal organs moving around. Actually, I think this part might be the head, given the orientation of the claws. While beehive could possibly grow, nothing at all in there do we know. Or at least nothing at all that shouldn't be on stream. Come on, little guy. Exactly. It's just like if you have a Fitbit and you're not wearing it, then did you even really walk that day? My answer is probably not. Probably you didn't walk that day. Been a fan for a minute, been busy lurking, but between Trey and Shady, I feel like I need to say, oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, my friend. I love Trey. I love Shaker. Y'all are like, it's a really cool crossover that we have here, like in this channel. We have gamers, we have makers and crafters, we have other science channels, we have artists, we've got cooking streamers. We've got a little bit of everything, and that's kind of the dream of the channel, is to make science for everyone, right? What are you talking about, Claire? Self-meme? Self-meme channel. What? No, I don't, Claire. I have... You'll get me in... If you get me in there, I'm just not gonna... Back to life. It's back to life. Guys, look, look, look. No, I know. She's part of our Discord, too. Thank you, Madden. No, Madden, it's just been a blast, like, meeting so many people and, like, bringing together so many circles. Like,